am Cesar Conde. I'm a Chicago-based visual artist, and welcome to my studio. The project that I'm doing right now is In the Hood, Portraits of African-American Professionals Wearing a Hoodie. And it's about stereotypes, perceptions versus reality. It's my body of letter. This body of work is my letter to the Zimmermans out there and who have their own perceptions against what the reality of our lives are as people of color. And I felt really compelled because I was so angry, frustrated, helpless, and this is one way that I can use my abilities of my craft to send a message out there. It's my positive way of dealing with a larger issue, which is racism. And it's my way of contributing to the dialogue and narrative of race so that we can all look beyond the hoodie and see each other's humanity, and we can work with that. As you can see in my studio, it's people from different races, people from different backgrounds and cultures, because I celebrate them. I celebrate differences. I celebrate the fact that we can all be from different sectors of the world, but we're also the same, and we all have responsibility for each other. This work is In the Hood is a continuation of my series, which was Celebrating Humanity, a Tea Party. And there's a play in words in that. Celebrating humanity is celebrating each other's differences, all our our diversity here in the States and also in the world. And celebrating humanity was a very important jumping point for this series and for the more series that are to happen. It's about us, it's about ourselves, it's about our differences. And the reason why I put Tea Party in there is because Tea Party, the Japanese celebration of Tea Party is almost very sanctimonious and religious, and it has some sacredness in that. And of course, you know, we have the English way of celebrating tea in the afternoon tea when you have a social gathering. But the pun on this, a tea party, celebrating humanity, a tea party, is the now current political tea party in the United States, which is very anti-diversity, which is anti anything that I represent. I am a person of color. I am an immigrant. I am also a product of labor and colonization, and I'm also a homosexual individual. And so that's everything that the Tea Party hates. And so Celebrating Humanity, a Tea Party, is going to be a continuation. All my work is a jumping point from that. And I do love figures, I love people, I love faces, I love forms. It's hard for me to do abstract work because I find that my abstractness in any forms that I paint comes from the abstractness of the personality of that person who I paint. That's where my abstractness comes in, but the form is real. In the Hood, Portraits of African-American Professionals Wearing a Hoodie. All of the models, I don't call them models, I call them collaborators, because each individual volunteered and they too want to be part of the project because they too felt helpless, angry, and frustrated as I was, and they want to have this conversation and dialogue with the audiences. They are professionals, they are middle-class African Americans, they are PhDs, they have MBAs, they have their own businesses, they are educators, they are artists, they are writers, they are community movers, they are activists, they are advocates for social justice, they have multi-million-dollar firms and billions of budgets in their businesses. They're highly successful individuals. And this will be held at the 33 Contemporary Gallery on November 15th. It's opening night. And we'll be taking 3 of the portraits to Miami for the Spectrum show, for the art fairs, to be part of that Miami Art Basel. It's exciting because it's more poignant to really have it in Miami as well. And because that's where the incident happened, it's in Florida. And with that saying, we want to take this body of work and continue it on to New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Miami, and to ask African American professionals in those cities to also pose to be part of my collaborators so I can paint them and that we can continue the message that we're everywhere. You know, the sad thing about media is that if it doesn't do ratings anymore, they just sweep the whole thing under the rug. Like, who remembers Trayvon Martin? We do, but a lot of people don't. This incident just became a nice whole month session for CNN or for Fox News, but this is an everyday living condition for people of color in this country, for all of us in this country, and we just choose to deny it. So in the Hood, I wanted to continue on, and I'm so deeply grateful to 33 Contemporary for providing the venue and the space for this important dialogue and an important narrative, an important body of work for our community.